Hey there, everybody. It's Tara again, and I am reading out of my book, Faces of Autism, for the Autism Awareness Month of April, and just trying to bring a little light into the world during a pretty challenging period right now. And I'm in my living room, and hopefully my kids are going to be busy with their online schooling right now, so I can get this project done. But I just wanted to share with you and some of the kids in my book. I'm just going to read a section every day. And today we are on page 11 and we're going to talk about Elsie. Look at how stinking cute she is. Oh my goodness. She was so much fun to photograph and just this little delight of magic. In fact, so each child has one word that describes them that I asked their parents to give me. And so many of the parents described their kids as joyful that I had to go back and revise and ask if it was okay if we used a different word instead. So I think this word I kind of collaborated with Elsie's mom on, but her word is sprightly because she is just this little, cute little fairy of a girl that I wanted to just take home with me. So, okay, so I'm going to read about Elsie and then I'll maybe tell you a little bit more about behind the scenes. Okay, sprightly Elsie. Oh, this little girl is such a beautiful soul. Just spending time with her made my day. She's a ray of light, bubbles, sparkles, giggles, and goofy fun. Her mom writes, Elsie lights up about fairies. I think if she could, she would transform into a fairy. And I think she's already one. It's a perfect description for this little Spitfire sprite. Elsie was quite proud to show me her new hammock swing in her room. Her mom told me that sitting in it is Elsie's way of self-soothing. Who wrote this tongue twister? The hammock helps her to calm down when her emotions get over the top. Having a constructive and effective way to calm herself will help her navigate life's ups and downs. And that's a wonderful life skill. So if you can kind of see, she's sort of buried in it. Elsie's mom very eloquently described her beautiful daughter. From the time she was very little, so many people would say, she looks so wise, and she did. Her eyes communicated so much more than you'd expect from a baby. And while Elsie is sometimes challenged to express herself in words, I know there's so much going on inside of her. Every day with Elsie is a mystery unfolding. It's like living with a perpetual miracle. Everything new I learn about Elsie is a gift, and my heart lights up with just the thought of her. I mean, how awesome to have your mom think that of you, right? Elsie is best known and loved for the way she greets people. She does so with unreserved enthusiasm, as though each time were a very happy reunion. What a wonderful superpower. And I can attest, when I met Elsie, she was just like my new little best friend and very welcoming into her world. And I just enjoyed spending my time with her. In fact, she kind of overtook my camera at the end of the session, and I don't have the pictures in here, but she went ahead and I had her help her take pictures of her mom because she wanted to do it, right? And who am I to say, hey, no, you can't touch my camera. Of course you can, but I'm going to help you do it because it's expensive. Anyway, her mom took some pictures of me helping her take pictures of her. And if I can find them, I'll post them in the link. But it was really fun. And what Elsie has been one of the children in the book that I use as I'll hold it this way, as an example when I give talks about autism to larger groups that don't have as much familiarity. And I talk about her because she's really bright. She is very engaging. But one of the things that I had asked her mom about in preparing for the session was, can she understand directions? And she said yes, but sometimes she processes things a little bit slower. And that was evident because I tend to get excited about, my session and get a little bit energetic. And I realized I'd asked her a question, and I don't remember what it was, something like, how old are you? Or what do you like in school? And she answered in kind of a different way, which led me to believe that she didn't really understand what I was asking. And I was like, oh, I have to slow myself down and ask her a question and allow her time to respond, because it just runs a little bit slower sometimes for kids on the spectrum to be taking in questions or directions and then processing it and then acting on it. So I was really glad that her mom gave me that information, because it was a reminder to me that I needed to adapt my style so that Elsie would feel comfortable in the session. So, and it's just an example of, you know, how processing speed, verbal processing speed can affect kiddos. And so I use that as an example. She's a great little teacher. Yeah, I loved Elsie. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow and I'll read some more.